Welcome to Hoppy Talk, where we discuss different beers with refined palates with our specialist here, Rick Razzo.
I just drink.
I'm Matthew Coles, and actually Rick Razzo is a brewer. He's been brewing for a long time, and yeah, that's partly why we're doing this.
Let's do it. So this one here, Real Ale Brewing Company. So we've had a couple of these. 5.5% brewed in Blanco, Texas. Blanco, Texas.
Muy mexicano.
Orange drop. A pretty cool label.
Yeah. Have you had an orange beer?
Yeah.
Like not like a
shandy.
Is that what it's called?
I've had shandies.
Oh, I don't know.
With orange juice or just oranges. Yeah.
So we had that IPA that was aged with watermelon. That one came out gross though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
That one wasn't too good. So this one says Real Ale Brewing Company, independent owned, Blanco, Texas, and that's all it has on it.
Yeah. Malt beverage with natural flavors.
Yep.
Orange cream vanilla. Real Ale Brewing. All right.
Let's crank it open.
Yeah. So I imagine this is going to be like a cream soda.
Yeah, something like that, huh?
Yeah, I'm hoping it tastes like a cream soda. I like cream sodas a lot. There's this weird balance where if you like something a lot and then it's changed, like for example, put into a beer, sometimes you hate it, but sometimes you love it. Yeah, there's something called the uncanny valley. Have you heard of that term? Mm-mm. So that's kind of, I think, along the same lines. The uncanny valley is when if something tries to portray being human, but it's like a little off because it's actually not human, it's freaky as crap. And that's how come most cartoons and most animated characters, they don't look human. They have big heads, big eyes. They do that on purpose because if they try to make them look human, it's creepy. Because you can't, and it's too human. That's the uncanny valley, and I think that can happen. Like if you love coffee and you get the coffee stout, you might be like, "Oh, this is so gross."
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
okay.
And then so if you love like orange cream soda and you get this one, you might love it, but it might reach that uncanny valley where like, no, it's close, but it's so gross.
That's interesting. That's super interesting.
Yeah,
that's what I've noticed a lot with this stuff. It's a lot of psychological.
It is.
It's a lot of and I guess like our senses are telling our brain something, right? And that's why whenever we've done like the beer tastings and the blind tastings and stuff, so it's fun to watch because is it the label that's kind of fooling us? Is it a color that reminds us? Like remember when you said, "Oh, I saw a truck pass by." I forgot what brand it was. Bud Light, and you're like, "Dude, I need one right now."
And I pulled over.
Why?
And it was delicious.
Why? It's insane.
That was in college, yeah.
And what are you doing that you don't know about that's going on in your brain, and you're doing just like that's just normal to you, or you're doing it and it's been manipulated.
Yeah. You don't know.
It's super interesting. Yeah. But yeah, so this one, it says with natural flavors added. I think it's extracts because I don't see anything orange about it. But I mean that's fine, but it looks like a beer. It looks like a clear beer. It's like a darker yellow, but clear.
Yeah.
I'd assume if it had oranges that it would have like an orange tint or something like that, right? But let's see.
Well, yeah. I mean, it depends how much you put in it. I mean, it's 5.5% alcohol, which is better than like the last one we did with the lagers, because lagers are low. Those Japanese beers were 4 point something.
4.9 and 5%.
One of them was 5%?
Yeah.
Which one?
The first one.
You see? That's why it got a high score.
But 4.9 is still, I mean, that's basically 5.
Yeah.
Like the light domestics, those are like 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 3.9.
That's why we give them low numbers.
Yeah, I know. We should just rate them off of alcohol, huh? Give us a 10% beer. We'll
I mean, I do want to start
the higher ones.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, there's a lot that I want to do, but I want to do some high alcohol content ones. I also want to do like really bitter beers, like really weird beers, strange beers, whatever.
I think we should try some sours. If you really want to get into, so like sours, they're like they're spoiled on purpose.
Are those the ones that
interesting.
have the lactobacillus?
Yeah, so a lot most of them are lactobacillus, but you can put other stuff in it.
Okay.
And then you add you add fruit, and whatever bacteria is in that fruit, it overtakes it. So then it sours it up, it puckers it up, but you have this like sweetness. Some of them have lactose. Like we can get into stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Barrel aged. Prost.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Salud. Cream soda.
Without sweetness.
It's
That's actually
pretty good.
pretty good.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
right.
That's pretty good.
It's like not unsweetened cream soda.
Yeah. It's the smell hits you right away. Drinking it, you kind of taste it. It goes off, but I kind of like it.
I like it too.
So it doesn't like how can I say? You're not getting like flavors of it. I think just the aroma itself.
That the cream aspect of it lingers for a while.
Yeah, and as you're breathing it, you can like smell it coming out of your mouth. I smell it coming out of my nose. Can you smell things coming out of your nose?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
It's like you breathe it out and then you whiff it real quick.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Orange vanilla cream ale. I mean,
Oh, and the vanilla.
What it says on the can.
You know, wait, where did it say it said natural flavors? Where did you?
Right there
Oh,
on the
right
side.
here with natural flavors. That always throws me off because check this out. Here's some fun facts for you guys. Natural flavors. Citric acid is a natural flavor that comes from like lime juice or orange juice, and that's really good. It's used as a preservative, and it's great. It's all natural. But for some reason, don't ask me why, probably because it's cheaper, companies have developed a way to extract citric acid from black mold. The black mold that kills you. The black mold that's in your shower. They somehow grow it, and then they extract citric acid, and then they put it in your food, and then it's all natural. That's terrible. The other bad one that I know of, and I know there's probably more. The other bad one is vanilla.
Really?
So you can get vanilla from vanilla beans, but you could also get vanilla from the gland of, I think it's a beaver. Like beavers have this gland, and
I have heard of that.
They extract the whatever from there, and it tastes just like vanilla. Not really, but it tastes like vanilla. Not just like, but it tastes like vanilla, and it's a natural flavor because it comes from a beaver. So that's really gross.
Well, like, have you ever had those banana hard candies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or like banana flavored
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, this tastes nothing like banana.
Yes.
But it's a lost flavor of what bananas tasted like.
That's what bananas used to taste like?
Yeah. So then as we genetically modified them, it tastes like what it tastes now. But what it originally tasted like, it's lost, but we have the chemical version of it. We have the synthetic.
No way.
Yeah. Let's fact check it.
I have never heard
Fact
that
check.
one. Should I check it right now? No.
Yeah.
Whoa, I haven't heard that
I
one.
saw it on YouTube.
Shout out to other YouTubers right now.
But don't fact check. But no, yeah. So like, I think getting stuff like that, or even like the vitamin B12. If you see it like on energy drinks and stuff,
Yeah.
it says B12, and if it just says B12, it's fine. But then some of them have, I can't even pronounce the word. It's climolsymbolicetine, whatever it is. That's also like, it's an extra, and I don't know what it's extracted from, but they use like bacterial cultures to be able to get the B12 from that stuff. So
Yeah.
that's like, it's crazy what you can extract from other things. And I don't know if it's because it's cheaper or if it's more like enhanced, and not meaning enhanced as in better, but enhanced where you can like that
Use
flavor
less
is,
of it.
use
or-
less of it, or
yeah.
you can get this crazy, like sometimes you can have some things and you're like, no way, that's a natural flavor.
Right.
No way. I've had some beers where it's like, dude, this is like chocolate milk. It's like, no way. Like you must have used like a chocolate extract or something. No way you can get that. You know what I mean? And the same thing with certain foods and stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know because it says natural. What does it say?
Natural flavors.
Natural flavor. Well, who knows?
Yeah, that's so deceptive.
It is.
Natural flavors. You don't actually know what natural
But I think
flavors are.
so many things have that. So many things. Those types of extractions have longer shelf life, right?
Yeah.
Than the actual natural flavor
that's
stuff.
true.
So like if you're getting something that actually comes from limes, like have you ever had Milo's lemonade?
Oh yeah.
It's great, right?
yeah.
But if you leave that stuff even refrigerated for too long in there, it starts kind of getting stagnant. That stuff is probably actually from lemons.
Yeah.
But if you get the well, I don't know. I don't want to condemn any brand. But if you get another type of lemonade,
The simply
and you the
the simply
the whatever, and then you're drinking that, and you close it up, you open it back up 6 months later, and it tastes the same. Something's that I know we're like, oh well, I get to have it, but
longer. No.
it doesn't mean
Well,
that's good for you.
Think about it this way: if bacteria won't even touch it, do you want to drink it?
That's true.
That's how you could look at it.
That's true.
So if it spoils quickly,
if the horse drinks out of it, you drink out of it,
Yeah.
right? Like that means it's good. If it doesn't, there's something wrong with the water.
yeah,
And but I mean, we're getting into the conversations we've always had, but now we're recording them.
Yep.
Like, it's true. Like and what we have in our food and all that stuff. Like I've been in places where I even feel like I'm overeating and I'm losing weight.
Oh.
Like in Europe, you go and you eat, and you're eating bread.
yeah.
You're eating bread. But also in those cultures, you walk everywhere. We're from Texas, dude. If I'm going to go to the store, I'm going to drive my big
Truck.
F-350 that I wish I had. With diesel to a store that I can to buy one bag of groceries that I could probably go and pick it up and walk to it. Like that's in our culture, you know? But over there you walk everywhere. But at the same time, there's so much bread, right? Like all the French breads, the Spanish breads, and you're eating just carbs, but you're losing weight.
Yeah.
And here in America, I feel like I eat a sandwich and I'm up to here.
Well, I think America is high on preservatives.
Yeah.
And I think that's the main thing. Like we're all about being able to store and make things last a long time. And it works. I mean, it works, but it works in one effect and it's very detrimental in another. But like one of the things that they probably do in Europe is if you store the grain of wheat, it'll store forever. But once you process it and mill it and everything, then it spoils quicker. So you have to add preservatives in it. But here in America, you can only buy the already milled, the already processed. You can buy the
I buy grain.
the grain. You can buy the grain.
I buy it, but I
it's
needed
not
a
as common.
license. They asked me,
Yeah.
why are you buying this grain? Oh, you have a brewery. We'll sell you the grain in bulk.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then you have to have the license. I had to show them my TTB. We had to show them the TABC. Okay, we'll sell you the grain. But it's like, and then again, I don't even know how that one's processed, right? Because they're the malting process, right? But like if you go to the store, go and try, they tell you whole grain, and I mean it's all cut up. Like that's not really whole grain. Like I've seen, like if you make grain out of the stuff that I have, a bread out of the stuff I have, you're gonna have husk in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. It's interesting how we do things here in America, and also like sometimes I even wonder if like some of the health codes and stuff are actually like they're trying to be in it for their own interest. Because some of those things, it's like, you know what, if they're, like you said, if there's not bugs in it, or if there's not, I mean, why would you eat it?
Mm-hmm. Like if everything's staying away from it,
Yeah.
there's a reason why it's staying away from it.
Yeah, but
And
then
you probably don't want to put it
it's
in.
interesting. It's interesting. I like processes. I think that's why I like brewing beer and all that stuff, because it's like, okay, we all drink it. How do you do it?
Mm-hmm.
We all have a house, or not all of us have a house, but we live somewhere that's a house. How do you build that? What's the foundation,
Mm-hmm.
right? The same thing like with meat, right? Like I like getting animals and eating them, from scratch. I won't get too much into the details, but I'm like, how did people, because people have been doing this for millions of years, thousands of years for sure. It's like, okay, well, not millions. How long have we existed? Well, whatever it is. But it's like, okay, and now I'm desensitized. I go and buy a piece of meat, and I just think it's something I grab at the store. No, that was alive. Like, that was alive.
Yeah.
And somebody had to, and why is it red? Have you ever thought why your meat is red or anything?
Have you ever
like
thought, why do they add coloring to it if it's
Yeah.
not red? That's
yeah,
bad.
because if you do it from scratch, that's not true. That's not the way beef looks like.
Yeah.
But And oh my gosh, we went into a deep hole.
I go fishing. I've killed birds when I was younger, and then I felt bad and I stopped because I wasn't eating them. I was just like, maybe BB gun.
Dude, we got to go and eat some dove. Then you won't feel bad. Me and my brother and my sister, we killed like 20 doves and a rabbit, and we made a discada.
What?
Dude, it was great with tacos.
Yum,
Dude,
that sounds good.
Salsa, yeah.
Yeah, what's funny is my best friend Andy was gonna take me hunting, or not hunting. He was just gonna take me shooting actually. And then before we went shooting, he's like, "Oh, I can't go, whatever," and we didn't go. And then you were gonna take me shooting, and the same thing happened.
That's true.
We went to Academy to get bullets, and then your wife called, and you're like, "Oh, I gotta go," and we took off.
I just didn't want him to shoot bullets, waste my bullets. I just kidding.
Yeah, did we even buy the bullets? I don't think so. I think we put them back and we
I don't
left.
even remember.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah,
but I've never shot a real gun. But I'm a good shot with a bow and arrow. Like, I'm good.
Well, no, remember I learned how to calibrate a gun with you.
Yeah,
It was a pellet gun, and I remember you telling me they showed Chinese kids how to use this thing, how to use it, right? So how to use guns, right? That's what it was for. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, guys. Phone calls.
That's all good.
But what's it called? And yeah, we were there like calibrating it with a scope, and that's where I learned how to do it with you. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was fun. We propped it up on sandbags so it wouldn't move, and then we aimed at the target right in the middle. Boom! And if it was a little bit to the left, we calibrated it, and boom! And then until it got to the middle.
Yeah.
Up, down, left, right.
Yeah, to do it that way.
Yeah, that was fun.
But it's like it's like the processes of all that stuff. Like, okay, if you shot a gun, well, how do you even do it? How do you, if you eat meat, how do you do it? We eat vegetables. How do you grow them? Who's growing vegetables?
I'm trying.
I know. Like
Yeah.
me too. I tried. Like right now, we're trying to grow some stuff and everything.
Radishes are easy.
Really?
Do you want some radish seeds? They're super easy, but the only problem is one seed grows one radish.
Oh.
So that kind of sucks. Like you plant 20 seeds, you get 20 radishes. You got to plant 20 more seeds. But like
What about onions?
I think onions are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check right now. I have a bunch of onions growing, but every time I pull one out, it's just one onion. But like potatoes, if you plant a potato, when you pull it up, it's attached to a bunch of other potatoes. So you plant one potato and you get like 20 potatoes.
That's basically the root of it, right?
Yeah, it's the root.
So you have things of that sort, and it's like, it's interesting. Like, I think we do things, we just kind of go through the motions, but how is it done? And I think also, like, a lot of us, we eat meat, right? We eat meat, but do you know what it's like to process and I think it's important if at least once in your life, witness it, do it, so then you have respect for like what you're doing.
I know so many people that will not acknowledge that it wasn't once an animal.
But they'll eat it.
They'll eat it,
And that's a heck of a
they
thing.
don't want to know. Like if you tell them, hey, isn't it weird that this was once a cow? They're like, don't tell me that, don't tell me that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Like,
And it's the desensitization. We want the benefits without the suffering of it. But that's the thing. It's like everything we're connected to. And I think it does hit like a spiritual realm. I think we come from such a materialistic society that
We're detached.
We're so detached.
Yeah.
And this is like the first time. Well, I mean, I think throughout the centuries, people have been attached to things, but now so more than ever. We think that, you know what, if we don't even have things, like we don't even have rights. And people before, they didn't even have property. They would just roam around. Think about that.
Yeah.
And they're like the buffaloes for everybody.
Yeah.
The dove. What do you mean that's my buffalo? That it was not like. What do you mean that's my piece of land? It was not. It wouldn't register. It's like no, it's ours.
Yeah. Well, like
It belongs to the.
I don't
earth.
think
It belongs to nature.
there wasn't even a word for my. That's how deep it is.
Yeah.
Like
My,
there's no such word as my, because what does that mean? Like everything is just there and it exists.
I think we've gone so much to like, well, this is mine, this is my right, and but there's some things that I think we're building systems on this foundation that it's going to break eventually, because for centuries or for thousands of years it never existed, right?
And you think about it, and America is very young.
Yeah, we're only what 250 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we're
a
super
young country.
I mean, you think about like, I think Sanskrit, Indian from India, they are.
They're the oldest.
It's
right?
like, well, their text is the oldest. It's like 5,000. They have a 5,000-year-old text. I think that's the oldest text that we know of. I think Egypt might have text also, but their text is just like documentation of storage. Like, this is how much grain we have, this is this, which is cool.
Inventory.
Inventory. But India has like the meaning of life, like their idea, their understanding of the meaning of life, which means they were already past inventory. They went from inventory to poetry to, you know what I mean? Like, they went all the way to like their understanding.
It's interesting, but it's like, again, like it's just everybody. I think especially like in our part of the world, we think of the things that we have, the things, but then we don't even want to know where it comes from. Like you said, some people are like, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I just want the benefits.
But you know
I don't
what?
want to know, and it's like, dude.
It's like that. Everyone's like that because if you, I mean, even like using a cell phone, like they talk about cobalt mining. I mean, I have a Tesla, and like that means that my battery might have come from some slave labor camp where they were, I don't know. Do I want to know? I do want to know. I want to know. I'm the kind of person that doesn't want to know. Am I the kind of person that would boycott? I am that kind of person too. Oh! Yeah, but
dude.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so weird because, like, have you seen The Good Place? The show The Good Place? Mm-mm. It's really good. Well, it talks about like in heaven, there's only a certain amount of people, and they have like a point system. So like here on Earth, you have so many points like floating above your head, and like nobody makes it to heaven anymore. And the reason is, if you buy this beer, then some of the grain that they purchased was because someone else is like screwing all these people over. And you didn't even do enough research to figure that out. So you get points deducted. But it's like that for buying an apple, for buying a flower, for buying this house, for driving a Tesla, maybe even putting gasoline in your car. There was like wars that occurred and people died for the gasoline that now you're putting in your car, and so you're just losing points. And it's so, I went down that rabbit hole when I was in college. I was like, how could I be?
remember.
Do you remember when I was doing that?
No, but you would tell me things like, I was like the whole thing about food processes or I think of you a lot like, hey, what's the ethics behind this?
Yeah.
But you're the one that brought that to light to me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, dude.
But it's so hard because like ignorance is bliss. That's for sure. Oh, we talked about that last time. But can ignorance get you to heaven is the question. Like you
God's like, you know, you did this. I didn't know.
Right.
Oh, dude.
How was I supposed to know? Yeah.
You know what? Even the law, if you get a license, if you get, it's up to you to know it. And if you don't know, you're still held liable. Like if you're in a court of law and you're like, I didn't know that murder was wrong. It doesn't hold.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't hold. Like you should. So it's even still your responsibility to figure out. And it's weird because I think about like law and justice because they say God is a just God. He's also a merciful God. But it's still like the way even our human systems work reflect God's law, and it's like ignorance does not give you the right or to say, hey, you know what, I just didn't know. That's not good enough.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
I mean, especially like in Catholicism, you need to be baptized because you're already born with original sin, which is like, I guess, yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Dang.
Should we wrap it up on that note?
Guys, just don't drink things with natural flavors. Just kidding. Anyways, yeah, we better wrap it up. Let's do it. Oh, well, what's the rating that you give it?
I've never had an orange drop beer. I'm gonna give it. I'm just gonna give it. I'm just gonna say it. No, 1, 2, 3.
No, you're just gonna say it. I'm gonna do it. Ready? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 6.
4.
Oh. I liked it.
I liked it a lot too. But would you want to drink another one?
No.
It's not very sessionable. I still have.
There's a little bit of a lingering
chapstick.
Oh.
Isn't it a chapstick flavor?
Yeah, like when I kiss my wife.
And she's wearing chapstick?
Yeah.
Or it's like perfumey maybe. It is. It's like there's like a perfumey flavor which isn't great. It is good though. It is good. I recommend at least trying it. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Hoppy Talk, and we hope to see you next time.
Take care, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.